reaching out to each and every one. I am David Squeeze Annakie, and it's that time for what we call cruising with the case handler. All right, just take a look at it. That's what it is right there. And of course, 93.5 WEEKDAYS FM, and also, of course, on Facebook. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that, of course, you tune in each and every single weekday right here. Now, what? Well, I'm waiting for the case handler himself. And I think he's somewhere around. Maybe he's still on his Peloton getting his workout or his cardio in. I already did that already. But ladies and gentlemen, this show is about personal injury law. And we are going to be speaking with the attorney himself. Adam Handler is a man that is a third generation attorney. He has actually been working in that capacity for just about 17 solid years as a personal injury attorney. And he has helped thousands of people to actually have a much better life after they got hurt in an accident. I mean, yes, money cannot necessarily replace what it is that we had before an accident. However, it can appease or ease the pain and the suffering that we will go through or have gone through. And that's one of the reasons why we implore each and every one every single day to actually store his number and to ensure that they have that number in their phone. God forbid they get hurt, especially people in the construction industry. If you get hurt, slip and fall, trip and fall, automobile accident, and so forth, make sure you have the case handler's number in your phone. And that number happens to be 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. If you are watching us, you can follow us on Facebook at David Squeeze Annakie. That's yours truly, the CEO of the Link Up Media Group of Companies. You can follow me on Instagram also. The case handler himself, the top man, the man that the show has been named after, Cruising with a Case Handler. You can follow him on Instagram at the Case Handler, and also, of course, the same on Facebook. And we're also on YouTube, respectively, with those names. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, 93.5 WVIP FM. How many of you have ever gotten into an accident? How many of you have ever gotten hurt in an accident? How many of you did not know what to do after you got into an accident other than dialing 911? How many of you were actually told that you should call this attorney or call that attorney, and you really didn't know what to do? Well, this show is about the education on people getting hurt in an accident and knowing what to do. As I try to find my colleague here, Mr. Adam Handler, 1 second here. So we want people to actually know that, Adam Handler is actually here to help a lot of people. So make sure you reach out to him. His number, once again, is 844-774-3529. I'm waiting for the late bug to join us. I thought I was a Jamaican. I thought I was a Jamaican. Where are you, man? We're live, man.
I'm live too. I'm in the car. You got to send me the link.
I did too. I did already.
I didn't get it.
I did too, man. You want me to send it again?
Send it again, brother.
Oh, man. That's Adam Handler, folks. I'm sending him the link again. All right. And making sure that he's all right. Once again, we're here tuning in with, of course, Adam Handler. He's on the phone right now, folks. So let me just send him that link again, because evidently he's in his car. He's getting back to cruising, which is how the show actually got started, doing the show from his car. And in the back of my mind, I said, I hope he never gets into an accident, man, because you know what? That would be crazy. Right, Adam?
Yeah, I will try my best, please, to not get into an accident. You
Please.
have my word on that.
Please do that. All right, so we're waiting for you on the video side. And
all right, the link just came in.
Mm-hmm.
Now I gotta pull over. Ladies and gentlemen, this is live radio. This is why it's so much fun to do this show. I'm gonna pull over right now. I'm gonna put the car in park. I'm gonna click this link, and then we're gonna be all set. Hang on 1 second. Why don't you tell everybody, give out the number a few times. They'll think, hey, this is the amateur radio. What's going on here?
No. Listen, Adam, this is what makes it real radio. As a broadcaster since 1996, this is what makes it real radio. It's never amateur where I come from. All right. Nothing needs to be square and all of that. All right. It's not like it's like people planning to actually get up and go out there and have an accident. No one plans that. No one's planning this. All right, so let me get off of this so your video can show up. All right. So yeah. So Adam Handler, ladies and gentlemen, there we go.
I'm here.
Grab out this show. Don't you ever say this is amateur, brother. All right.
All right, we're all set. Let's get this going again.
Yeah,
It's been a while since we've done it like this, so a little rusty.
The show has been going, man. Don't worry. Everybody, the number has been punched so many times. It's unbelievable. I like this. I like this kind of interaction. I like this kind of start. I don't want anything to be square. This is just fun and very entertaining. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Handler is in his car right now. Evidently, he's driving into the office, which happens to be in New York City at 225 Broadway. I think he's going to go to the train station, park his car, get on the train, go to New York City, walk a few blocks, go up to the third floor, never go above the third floor. You don't need to, all right? Stop right at the third floor. And that office is PPID, of which he's a partner at. And like I noted earlier, he's a third-generation attorney helping out the community. Now, we've done all of that, the phone number, the address, everything. Adam, what's happening, man? What's cooking here on a beautiful, beautiful Thursday?
Good morning. It's the weather is certainly beautiful today. It's like last licks of some
bad internet where you are. That's what it is. It's frozen on our screen right here. All right, so we'll just stand by and wait for him to come back or get out of the dead zone. But once again, we're live, ladies and gentlemen. We're cruising with the case handler, a show on personal injury and more. And of course, make sure you tune in each and every single weekday between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. We normally do the show somewhere around 8 o'clock. We'll do it. Adam is one of the best attorneys I've ever actually worked with, ladies and gentlemen, because of what it is that he has done for the community. And I really do appreciate what he has done. I mean, this guy has settled well over $135 million for his clients. I mean, it's no joke. I mean, we talk and we say all of this, but it's no joke. You know,
that's what happens, Squeeze, when you enjoy what you do and you're passionate about the work you do and compassionate towards the people that you work for. I wouldn't be in business for 17 years having helped thousands and thousands of people if there weren't a few people out there that knew that I was really, really good at what I did.
Absolutely. And you know what? One of these days, I want to pick a day out of the week. We're going to call it shout out Thursdays, or whatever. We're going to be shouting out people. But in order for us to shout you out, we need for you to hop onto Facebook. Once we see you jump on Facebook, like Shanine Mendez, we're shouting her out because she's watching the case handler driving into work right now, watching yours truly right from my office here, wherever this is. All right. So shout out. You want to call it shout out Thursday, man?
Shout out Thursday.
We'll
have to work it. I think we can come up with something a little more creative than shout out Thursday. But listen, as long as everybody out there knows, we're out here doing what we need to do to protect you and your family, making sure that you get the most money possible. If God forbid you're in an injury, I don't care what we call it, man. We got Testimonial Tuesday, maybe shout out Thursday. I don't think so. I mean, remember when we initially wanted to start doing this show, we initially wanted to start calling it commute. I said it should be commuting with the case handler or carpooling with the case handler. And you're like, hell no, you in that nice car, you are cruising.
Of course. Well, I'm shouting out Lenny right now. Lenworth, Harrison, all the people tuning in. We're shouting out. And one of the things I want everybody that's tuning in right now, we are live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. Respectively on Facebook, it's the case handler or David Squeeze Annakie, and the same thing on YouTube. And remember, this show is about personal injury. This show is unfortunately, about people who get hurt, but fortunately, we have Adam Handler. And also, I wanted to note, and it's something that we will always pontificate and focus on too, because it's very, very important. How does one, and this is what I want you to talk about, Adam, before we conclude. How does one select their personal injury attorney? What should they look for? Because I'm quite sure a lot of people out there are saying, hold up. I'm hearing 5 different attorneys on the station. Hold up. I'm driving past 5 different billboards. Hold up. I'm seeing television ads. I'm getting stuff in the mail. How do I select my personal injury attorney? How do I do that, Adam Handler? You're cruising, but you tell me. Yeah. How should one select their personal injury attorney before I get on again?
Knowing what I know now, right? Mm-hmm. I would say to you this. It's a simple analysis. Number one, is the attorney broadcasting to me, or is the attorney advertising to me going to be the actual individual working on my file? That's step number one. Because there's a lot of attorneys out there that are doing these commercials on TV and on billboards, and you call that office and they take your case and then they give it to somebody that you've never even heard of before. And you're like, wait a minute, I didn't come to the firm for this person. I came to the firm for you, just because you think that they're a smiling face on the billboard, or they have a fancy jingle or a creative phone number. But they're not your attorney. Somebody else is. And that's like going to the best surgeon in the city and then realizing that somebody that you don't even know is going to be doing the operation on you. That's not what you want. You want to go to the professional that you are actually seeking out. And number two, and especially these days, does your attorney try cases? Does your attorney go to court, pick a jury, do opening arguments, present the case, do closing arguments, and take a jury verdict? The reason why that is an extremely important question to ask your attorney is because, especially these days, the insurance companies, they will jerk you around. They will shortchange you. They will do whatever they can to keep the money on their side instead of your side. And especially now during COVID, when the courts aren't fully functioning and open, the insurance companies are holding on to their money as long as they can if they don't feel that the number that you're presenting to them for settlement is appropriate. We took a jury verdict 2 weeks ago. Matt Goodstein, my associate, went to court, did everything I just said. Opening arguments, presented the evidence, closing arguments, jury verdict, $270,000. Only a handful of lawyers right now are permitted to try cases in the state of New York. We were lucky enough to be one of them. Our client was lucky enough to be one of those individuals that got justice through the civil justice system. So that is an extremely important attribute that not many attorneys have. Most attorneys that you hear on this radio station, okay, or on the billboard, or on the TV, or on the radio, do not try cases. And that is really shortchanging the client, because if the client needs to go the distance, who is going to take them the distance? A lot of these lawyers, they'll take the case and then at the end maybe call me to try the case, to put the finishing touches on it. And there's nothing wrong with that, but wouldn't it be nice to go to the same attorney from the very beginning that's going to take the case squeeze to the very end?
Absolutely. And that's the reason why I'm very happy that I asked that question this morning. So this way we could put some clarity as to how one selects their personal injury attorney. And you have made it distinctly, you have made it very clear as to how one should actually select their personal injury attorney. I mean, yes, you demonstrate and you show everyone what it is that you can do. But I'm glad that you broke it down the way you did. And that I have seen so many times. I've seen so many advertisements about so many different areas in different things. And when you think you're getting one thing, you get something else. And I'm very happy that you're the man that's trying the cases, that's going there. What it is that you say on the radio is exactly what you're delivering. Hence the reason why you are the case handler. Ladies and gentlemen, I want everyone out there, stop for a second. I know we do not plan to get into a construction accident when we go to work. We do not plan to have a trip and fall. It's coming up for the winter now. It's going to happen. We do not plan for an automobile accident, a bike accident. We don't plan for nursing home incidents or medical malpractice. However, if it does happen to you or a friend or a family member, it would behoove me not to give you the number 844-774-3529. So do me a solid, do Adam a solid, tip us by dialing the number right now. It's 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Everyone that's listening to Cruising with the Case Handler right now need to have that number. Pass it on to the people that will be listening in the afternoon, in the evening. Text it to them and let them know this is the number of an excellent attorney, an exceptional attorney, Adam Handler. The number, once again, is 844-774-3529. It's on the screen on Facebook and YouTube, 844-774-3529. And Lenward Harrison says we could call the show The Morning Ride.
Hey, listen, it's a lot of different things to a lot of people, and we built a wonderful community. Again, check me out on social media, Instagram, The Case Handler, Facebook, The Case Handler. Attorneys are very good at telling you how good they are. I feel like I'm even better at showing you how great I am.
There you go. Well said, man. Well said. Well put. Well said. Priors also that guarantee similar outcome. However, this has been Cruising with the Case Handler. Adam Handler is a partner at the firm PPID, located at 225 Broadway in New York City. I am David Squeeze Annakie, chairman and CEO of the Link Up Media group of companies and many other things. But we just want to say to you, have yourself an amazing freaking day. Take care. Adam, any other words you want to add?
Later, brother. I'm hitting that dead zone, but I appreciate your endorsement.
I appreciate you, man. You take care. And Ruti and Ali and everybody out there, thanks a lot for the marketing and everything. And everybody on 93.5 FM tuning in, spread the word. We are Cruising with the Case Handler. Take care.